So now we're ready for the Pro Stock Finals. Bob Glidden goes against Jerry Eckman. We've talked about Glidden's dominance here at Denver. He's won the last 3 times around. Also in the early 1980s, 5 victories on this racetrack. And in fact, he's been in the finals here 8 of the last 9 times.
And don't you know that Jerry Eckman is keyed up right now, just wound up tight in his brain, Don?
He knows he's got to get a starting line advantage. Glidden has been running super strong all day long.
Glidden trying to get comfortable, hand on that first gear lever. He'll pull that as soon as the car leaves.
Look at Eckman get away on that hole shot.
All you can see is Eckman's parachute. He's that far out in front. But at the finish line, it's Eckman looking at the Glidden parachute. The Glidden boys, Rusty and Billy, celebrate. Glidden 783 to a losing 793. What a drive by Jerry Eckman, winning speed 175. Donna's with Etta.
What do you think of that?
Oh, it's very exciting. It's been a very long day, and we've hit kind of a drought for the last 2 or 3 races, and it's good to be back on track. It's good to be back in Denver. We love it here.
Great. It's good to have you back.
Thank you, Don.
Career win number 73 for the man who has dominated Pro Stock for years.
One of the most beautiful starts I've ever seen in drag racing. Eckman cut almost a perfect light, .403. A 400 is a perfect light because if you get a .399, you get a red light. So Eckman did everything he could possibly do. In fact, if he'd have cut a .40, he still wouldn't have beat Glidden because Glidden just had too much power in that Ford Pro.
And power all the way down the racetrack. We have seen it time and again all year. And here, the finish line camera shows you the final margin of victory, less than a half length. In 6 finals this year, 6 wins for Glidden, who's with Steve.
Everybody that Bob Glidden raced today took their shot, but they needed more than one to get you today, Bob. Another 783 with a 7. That's 3 elapsed times identical to the thousands.
We needed every bit of it today, Steve, and in the final, let me get Eckman in here. You know, this guy, here again, he's one of the slower cars. He did a great job today.
You hear that? He calls you one of the slower cars.
Well, didn't you notice? He went around me. What can I say? Hi, Mom.
Great race for us, especially. I know Jerry feels great. He would have loved to have won the race, but we talked about it before we actually ran, and just to be here in the final in Pro Stock Eliminator that's great for us.
You remember last year in the Winston All-Stars when he picked your pocket for $30,000, huh?
I'll never forget it, pal.
Career win number 73 being celebrated by the man in red and white, Bob Glidden, the winningest driver in the history